Mama made it. All right, y'all. Look, break it up. Next guest, man. I've been dying to do an interview with this guy. This is like we go back to Little League football. We go back to growing up together, man. This is my cousin right here. But more than importantly, he's doing big things in the city. He's doing what they call a clothing line. He actually was a part of my fashion show called Strut to Hill 2. He was actually a vendor. But other than that, we've done many things, and we got many things to go, and they called us out. But we're going to talk about that later. But can y'all make a round of applause for our second guest ever, Conscious Community, and Kev, the great one.
Hey! What's up, people? It's a pleasure to be here. Pleasure to be here. Say what's up to everybody.
So let me ask you this, man. Let's start off. Give me your background, man. Where you from? How'd you get started in the clothes? What made you want to get into the clothing line?
No doubt. Well, started like this. Where I'm from, where this guy's from. We grew up in a small town. 434. Lynchburg, Virginia. I'm from Long Island. He's down from Alta Vista. It's all within like 10 minutes apart from each other. Everything is 10 to 5 minutes apart.
Shout out to Hodges.
But I got into fashion. I did some time in the military and whatnot, and I got deployed, things like that. I served my country. It was good for for the time being, but I knew I wasn't gonna do that for 20 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I always been into fashion and stuff like that. I guess kind of been the fly guy, but
yep.
I thought about it and I was like, this is what I want to do. I didn't know how I was gonna do it, but I finally, after doing my research on it and getting the business license and different things like that you need to go with it or whatnot, I put this thing together and here we are, Conscious Community Wear.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. So first of all, I want to say, before, without further ado, thank you for your service. You know what I'm saying? That's big right now, man. I think that needs a round of applause. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Real talk, man. Because, I got one of my brothers listening to this interview. He's overseas right now. You know what I'm saying? So
what's up, man? What's up?
So I want to say thank you for that. But the Conscious Community, can you? What's the background of the name? How'd you come up with the name?
Well, we are a group of like-minded individuals, entrepreneurs, like-minded ideas and thoughts, and we just want to put a positive message out there in the universe, in the world, for people to because my thing is, when you come in contact with somebody, and everybody know what's going on today in the world, when you come in contact with somebody, the first thing you look at is clothes, fashion. And so my thing was, and I got together with some other people who was like, well, how about we like put a positive image on a t-shirt, a positive image or a positive quote. We was gonna start off doing just the clothing line, but I was like, let's go a little deeper into it. Let's put something out with a meaning and everything. So and that's the route we went. We started off with the Free State of Mind shirt. I got one on right now. That was the first thing, and then it went from there. Different things like no hate. We did something for Kaepernick a while back with the 7 and everything. Pay respect to him and stuff like that for that stand that he took. And we just we appreciate things like that, and we want to pay homage to stuff like that.
That's what's up. Look, I looked on your page, and I definitely respect what you're doing. I love everything that you produce, but there was one shirt that came to mind that really stuck out for me, and that was the crop top, okay. And it said "hug dealer" on it.
Okay, yeah.
I thought that was pretty neat, but I'm a little on the curvy side, a little plus size for the women. Do you have anything for us thick chicks?
Absolutely. We don't discriminate on nobody.
Watch out for the big girl.
No age, no shape, no size, nothing. We got something for everybody, and that's what it's about: spreading a positive message to everybody and making you feel and look fly at the same time.
And you know what? When I went on your page, and the one thing that kind of reflected in my mind was Kendrick Lamar.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like a lot of the messages, that were on your clothing. The first thing that came to mind to me was Kendrick Lamar, and just from the messages that he talks about in his songs, and kind of reflected in your wear. Your clothing line that you have. But I'm definitely trying to get that Hug Dealer shirt. I had a lot of people that I was showing at work, and everybody was inspired by that because they was like, wow, that's different, you know.
Gotcha.
And a lot of people like, oh my gosh, I'm a hug dealer. I need that shirt, you know. So I commend you for that. It's awesome. You know, I love what you're doing out here in the community. It's great. I got to step up my game and get me subconscious community wear.
Hey, I got an idea for a shirt for people that don't like giving hugs. Watch out there. You know what I'm saying?
That's me. I'm not a hugger, but I will give hugs. But I will initiate it first.
No, that's right, man.
Well, I'm glad to hear that because that's the effect that we want to have on people. You know what I'm saying? So I can't take all the credit for the hug dealer. I got to give it up to my homegirl, one of Brianna or whatnot.
Yeah, Bree.
That was her idea with the hug dealer and everything. So
Brianna, that was awesome.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah.
But
she trying to be off the camera right now. You should look shy.
The free state of mind, stay woke.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, I hear so many people saying, listen, y'all better wake up. Yeah. Y'all better stay woke. Pay attention to what's going on out here. Yeah. Like, that's real. That's real.
Absolutely.
Can I take it a step further? You know what? I'm going to piggyback off what you're saying. Like, think about it, y'all. I was talking to my man, Tech, earlier. Look at last week. Last week in Virginia, we had almost snow. You know what I'm saying? Then we had 80 degrees the other day. And now, just last night, we had tornadoes in Virginia. Global warming.
It's called HARP. I just want to put that out there. It's called HARP. Yeah, I said it. It's called HARP. They can make it rain.
All right, everybody that's working for the government, that's working to listen to the show, the views of Jamaican Line does not affect.
I'm all the way woke over here. I got a free state of mind shirt.
Don't put that out there.
Yo, next year we're going to have...
I stay in Mosby Court.
Yo, we're going to have Jamaican Line on one of y'all shirts like, well, yo. So let me ask you this. Let's say if somebody off the street has an idea for y'all, like, you know what I'm saying, if they want to come and pitch an idea for a shirt, you know what I'm saying, like the hug dealer, like, can y'all, like, how do y'all run with it, or do you have to get, like copyrights, and, like, because, you know, people might steal that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, most definitely. Everything is copyrighted, everything what we do.
Y'all copyrighted hug dealer?
Yes.
I know that's right. If I see somebody in Idaho, that's what's up, though.
But, you know, it's a chain of command. You know, anybody that come off the street, you know, they holler at somebody on my team, and then it comes through and it get back to us, and we work it out from there and everything. But we always open for new ideas and stuff like that. I always love people that want to be creative, especially in a positive way.
Right.
You know?
All right. I got a question for you, Cav. I know by doing the research and checking out and following y'all page, y'all don't just do the clothing. I also see that y'all active in the community. Can you tell us some of the activities and some of the events that you take part in here in the Richmond area?
Absolutely. Well, a couple months ago, we teamed up with Grind Time TMC. Can we get an applause for that?
Yeah. You probably Grind Time TMC everywhere.
We got together and we did something I think is outstanding. We fed 100 homeless people.
Another round of applause.
And the effort that I seen everybody put in and come together, we did 100 bag lunches, and that day we was looking for pretty weather, but it rained, and we decided, we was like, yo, rain, sleet, snow, we was gonna be out there, and it was cold, you know. And we walked the streets of Richmond. You know what I'm saying? Grind Time TMC, Conscious Community Wear Team, we did it, and you know, I'm still blown away by it today.
Hey, you know what though, Kev? You know another thing that happened on that day, and I'm gonna be real with you. So it rained that day. For everybody that didn't know, it rained. It was kind of hard for us to go, you know, find homeless people out on the street. We literally had to roll down the window like, hey, you homeless? You know what I'm saying? You want this lunch? You know what I'm saying? But I think that happened for a reason, because what happened was when we couldn't find a lot of people, we had like 50 lunches left, and we went to the shelters. And by us going to the shelters, we actually talked to the director of the shelter, and she was telling you how the process worked, and you were kind of blown away by that, right? Like, yes. You had to, like, what was the stuff she was saying? Like,
just the things that homeless people have to go through to get shelter. You know, I didn't understand it, but I could tell that it was politics with it. somebody that's homeless. If you don't have an ID, you couldn't get into the shelter or whatnot. And that kind of, you know, perturbed me because at the end of the day, you homeless, you out there, and everybody ain't gonna have an ID. And I understand that you got precautions that you got to take when coming into the shelter with different things or whatnot, but I think that it needs to be a better system in place. And, you know, with CCW, you know, as we grow, these are the things that we want to get into to help out individuals, to help, you know, problems that haven't been solved yet that should be solved, you know.
Yeah, and like, you know what I'm saying, it's homelessness in the community is a real big thing, especially for our veterans, you know what I'm saying. Like, it's sad, like some of our veterans come home after serving for so many years and they can't find, like, you know, housing or, you know, something. So maybe, you know, one day we could, you know, do what we got to do to try to end that, you know what I'm saying. But y'all just recently got called out. Y'all had a challenge, right?
Yes.
And talk about this challenge real quick.
Yes, it's recently we got challenged by a group in Arizona. Me and my team, we were putting together a water drive for Flint, Michigan, and we had posted something up on social media, and probably almost immediately a group from Arizona hit us up, seeing what we were doing, and this is their second time. I want to shout them out. AZ2 Flint or whatnot. It's a group out there in Arizona, and this is their second time driving water out there to Flint. So we're teaming up with them. They challenged us. We challenged Grind Time TMC, In Shutter Vision Photography, and together we're gonna make that happen. We're gonna get 1,000 cases of water out there to Flint, Michigan.
So, you know what's crazy about that, man? I got an OG like Kid Mason. He's actually from Bassett, Virginia, outside of Martinsville, right? But he's always back and forth. And I told him he always helps Grind Time out. We have like the toy drives, you know, collected for, you know, the fashion show and stuff. And Kid actually hit me up, and I told him, I expressed to him that, you know, we're doing something to partner with you guys to raise 1,000 cases. You know what he told me?
What's up? What do you think?
I had the guy, he said, this is amazing because he's from Flint, Michigan.
Wow.
He was born and raised in Flint, Michigan. But I'm going to tell you this right here. I don't know how everybody else think, but God going to put people in your corner. You know what I'm saying? That's going to, like, you know, that you got to work with, that's going to come together. You know what I'm saying? That was real. You know what I'm saying? So he's going to help, you know what I'm saying? He actually asked, can he drive his truck out here and he gave me, it's like 437 miles. You know what I'm saying? Like, he had it down the T. You know what I'm saying? But that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But Grind Time TMC, you know what I'm saying? We're going to respond to that challenge this Sunday at 7:30 p.m. So y'all look out for that right there, all right? But I feel like that's dope. But tell them how, did you say, how y'all got it posted? They buy a shirt?
Yes. Well, let me put this out. The thing is, if you buy a t-shirt, hat, sweatshirt, anything from Conscious Community Wear, a portion of that will buy a case of water off of each shirt, each hat, each sweatshirt, whatever. It's going to buy a case of water that's going to add to the pallet that we're sending out there. I encourage people to, you know, buy a t-shirt because you're gonna get a cool t-shirt, and you're also getting a case of water out there. But that t-shirt will be memorabilia for you doing that. You know what I'm saying? Also, if you just want to do a donation, you can PayPal us at consciouscommunityware@gmail.com. consciouscommunityware@gmail.com. And you can give a donation as small as $1 if you want to. But this is something that for a good cause. I believe in it. And, you know, everybody deserves clean water. Everybody. You know, and we could be in that situation here. And I just want, you know, people to think about that, because if we was in that situation here, we would want people to reach out and help us.
Right.
You know, so.
That's what's up, man. And when do y'all think about when y'all go? When do y'all plan to do that?
Well, the group also how we. I want people to know how we're getting the case of waters out there. We are collecting all of the donations here in Richmond, Virginia, and the group from Arizona is gonna be out there waiting. We're gonna go online to Costco and Walmart and buy cases of water online with all of the donations that we receive. And AZ2 Flint is going to go to Costco or Walmart, and they're going to pick the waters up. and they will be delivering the waters to Flint, Michigan on May the 24th.
May 24th. All right. That's what's up.
The word in the street is that you have a pop-up shop. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Absolutely. Our pop-up shop is, basically we don't have a actual store right now. So we just do like random pop-up shops. I might jump on Instagram and be like, hey, in an hour I'm gonna be at this spot, and then people show up. The last pop-up shop we did was on St. Patty's Day, Shamrock the Block in Richmond, Virginia and whatnot. And we had a pretty good turnout. People came out and supported and everything like that. We're going to be doing another one. I don't want to give the details away right now, but we're going to be on a truck this time instead of popping up on the street on the sidewalk. We're going to be in a truck. So I get the details on that later as soon as we finish putting everything together. It's going to be fun. And probably get our beat sounds out there to play a little music and everything like that.
Hey, that's what's up, man. That's what's up.
All right.
Hey,
It'll
look.
be a pop-up block party.
I know that's right.
Yeah.
Pow, pow, pew, pew. You know what I'm saying?
I know DJ Jamaican Line know about them block parties out there in NYC.
Yeah, cuz.
That's also was back in the day that we missed. Those block parties.
Oh yeah, them block parties. I don't know if we can have it out here in VA. Might break the concrete.
That's the way you got your warrants. Yeah, but hey, so let me ask you this: like, if people want to go, like, everybody's asking me, how can they find y'all? How can they order something? I'm feeling this white hoodie. I can never have none of this white.
Free
Because I got kids.
state of mind, y'all. Free state of mind. Stay woke, cause I'm a hug dealer.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you.
Did she just drop like the highest version?
Y'all know I have bars too.
Bars.
I got bars too, y'all.
But look, like real talk, man, you inspiring me right now because you ain't moved that much this whole interview. You cool, you know what I'm saying? Your lineup tight as hell. Like, tell them, you're a cool dude, man. Tell them, cuz, how they can find you.
Hey, y'all can find us at, if you're trying to get apparel, you want to go online, consciouscommunitywear.com. Again, that's consciouscommunitywear.com. You can find us on Instagram to check us out and see what we're doing at _CCwear. _CCwear. That's _CCWEAR.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Go.
Oh, I was just gonna say this whole interview, he's been holding the mic like an R&B singer.
Yeah, he do like Ryan Leslie back in the day.
I'm just waiting for him to sing a song.
Yo, that's what's up, though, man.
Next time. Maybe I spit a few bars or something.
Hey, look, man. Hey, we appreciate you coming out here, man.
No doubt.
And definitely, man, anything we got going on in the community, you know what I'm saying, we definitely want to partner with you guys. Anywhere we can help, you know what I'm saying, we down with the cause, you know what I'm saying, because sometimes you do stuff from the heart and don't even want recognition, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And that's what it's supposed to be all about, you feel me?
Absolutely.
And any way you can uplift your community, you know what I'm saying, just go ahead and do it. So we want to thank you another, you know what I'm saying, one more time. And, just shout them out one more time.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, no problem, man.
And what's that IG again?
It's _CCW. I'm sorry. _CCwear. _CCwear. WEAR.
On ConsciousCommunityWear.com?
Yes.
All right.
ConsciousCommunitywear.com is the website.
That's what it
Go on
is.
there and shop right now.
Hey, I want to give you a shout out, man. Thanks for coming through. And we're going to link up, man. We got some stuff coming through. You know what I'm saying? And hey, we're going to get this mix. Ladies and gentlemen, the wings here, baby. Shout out to Bree. She tight. Hey, look, Cool Big J, let's get it, bro.
Take us away.